Achabre baby, I saw a person. Now all gone, nation be sent. I want a kita. I say rabeje, Zamu wombo, Odosududu. Grow me, I'm in Namurkono.
Maabena. I want you to explain.
No, I'm not prepared. Oh. I told you never to come to me after using those words.
I was on the phone.
No. I'm not in the mood
I was on the phone with me. You know that, boys, just for fun.
I don't care.
Honestly, I didn't know you were listening.
I don't mind though. I don't mind whom you talk with. Just don't come here using swear word. Period. Can't you see it?
All right, ma'am. Okay, I'm sorry. Forgive me for my stubbornness.
There might even be children around.
I get it. But pardon me once again, Shay. I promise never to. Okay, ma'am. I won't use swear words again, ever. I promise. Ma pee.
So what were you about? Food?
Oh no. Well, sure. I've even forgotten what I was coming to tell you.
Go, remember, and come back. I'm here. Hey, Samo, Selassie, Adjorlolo.
It was about Ebola.
What has it done?
The bus this morning, there was this lady sitting next to me.
Selassie and ladies.
Come on, she was acting weird. Didn't want to make any contact with anybody on board. Can you imagine?
Really?
Yes.
Did she mention Ebola?
Yes, she told one woman that she was scared of contracting the virus from passengers.
But I bet she would definitely have a body touch others in the bus.
Of course, but it was just funny how she was trying to avoid all of us. And you know what? I have never felt so uncomfortable in a bus like this before.
Since she couldn't keep zero contact, then I guess she should be worried about having contaminated herself in there. Anameboa. What a way to start your day.
Say that again. And she was even wearing gloves, Maabena.
Hey!
You can't believe it.
Interesting woman.
And you know what, Maabena? This whole thing had me thinking the whole day.
I guess deep down, Pa, you felt she was wrong, but you didn't have the right knowledge.
Exactly, Maabena. Exactly. You know, I would have loved to do that. Not only to her, but also to the rest of the passengers as well.
This shows that a lot of people out there are uninformed about the nature of the disease and its mode of transmission.
Yeah, even educated people, even educated me. The Professor Emeritus Selassie.
You need more education. Oh, you can sit here.
Okay, this is going to be a long lecture, yeah, Abner.
Not at all. I just felt you've been standing on my neck for long.
Oh, I'll choose your neck over sofa any day.
Selassie. Selassie.
Continue. Now I was only pulling your leg, Maabena.
From my neck, now my leg.
Pulling your leg means me trying to kind of make fun of you.
And who said I didn't know that?
I know you know it. I just wanted you to understand that that is really what I meant. No pun intended. All right, dear. I'm sitting down. Educate me. Now we can get back to Ebola or Ebola. So how do you pronounce it?
That's not so important. Ebola is...
Oh, okay. Ebola.
Whatever. Say it as you like. But we need to be very serious about it. So far, there hasn't been any recorded case of the disease in Ghana since its latest outbreak in West Africa. Health workers in Guinea, Liberia and Sierra Leone continue to battle it out after over 4,000 recorded deaths which the disease has caused.
Over 4,000 deaths. And I hear there are new cases being recorded every day.
Yes. So far, there is no known cure for this virus, which spreads quickly through contact with an infected person, whether dead or alive, and kills within 1 to 2 weeks. And there are...
Map. So it means the lady in the trotro was right?
Somehow.
Wow.
Yes, but... her posture, her behavior was quite unnecessary.
Like how? I don't get it.
You shouldn't worry about using public transport for the fear of Ebola. You can only contract Ebola through direct contact with the bodily fluid of an infected person who is actively sick. Such a person would be too weak to use public facilities without aid. For instance, you can't hit yourself against someone at Market Circle and contract Ebola just like that. People can freely patronize public facilities. No need to panic.
I understand this whole thing now, Maabena.
Good.
Thank you so much for this information. I will also do my best to spread it.
Good, but let me add this. Ebola was first reported in Guinea March this year and has since spread to neighboring Liberia and Sierra Leone in what has become the worst epidemic of the disease since it was identified in Sudan and the DRC in 1976.
What is DRC?
Democratic Republic of Congo.
Formerly known as Zaire.
Right. The disease got its name from River Ebola in the DRC. The current outbreak in West Africa is the largest and most complex Ebola outbreak since the virus was first discovered in 1976. There have been more cases and deaths in this outbreak than all others combined.
Tell me more.
There is more and more information on this website. You can read a lot from there. It is thought that fruit bats are the natural host of the virus, which is introduced into the human population through close contact with blood, secretions, organs, and other body fluids of infected animals like chimpanzees, gorillas, fruit bats, monkeys, forest antelopes, and porcupines found ill or dead in the rainforest.
So how does it get to us?
Ebola then spreads through human-to-human transmission via direct contact, especially through broken skin, secretions, organs, or other bodily fluids of infected people, and with surfaces and materials like bedding or clothing contaminated with these fluids.
Hey, Ebola fella. Toss, Papa. Give me all.
Burial ceremonies where mourners have direct contact with the body of the deceased person can also lead to the transmission of Ebola. First symptoms are the sudden onset of fever, fatigue, muscle pain, headache, and sore throat. This is followed by vomiting, diarrhea, rash, symptom of impaired kidney and liver function, and in some cases, both internal and external bleeding, especially coming from the gums, and blood in the stools. Note that humans are not infectious until they begin to develop symptoms.
Noted. So what do I do if I suspect something?
Ghana Health Service encourages the general public to report any suspicion of the Ebola disease to 0244 727958. An emergency response unit has been set up to manage any possible case in the country. Early suspected cases will be quarantined and managed to avoid a further spread of the disease to others.
Hold on, Maabena. Let me save the number. 0244 727 958.
That is Dr. Joseph Amankwa.
Okay.
He's the Director of Public Health, Ghana Health Service.
Okay.
Remember that only the health authorities can tell whether a person has Ebola or not. For now, the GHS is advising the public to avoid traveling to areas where the outbreak has occurred.
For example, Liberia, Sierra Leone.
Exactly, at least for now.
Okay. What again, Maabena?
Personal hygiene is very important. Wash your hands regularly and make sure you use soap and clean running water. And as much as possible, limit human to animal contact.
Wow. Maabena, thank you so much for this. This is so much information. This is so much filler. And I really appreciate this whole time with you. You know, as they always say, knowledge
is power.
Indeed. Knowledge is power. And for that matter, Maabena, guess what?
Selassie.
I am taking you to lunch. You must be hungry after this lengthy lecture.
Selassie, not another big word.
Oh.
So where are we going?
Do you know 1111?
And who in secondary Takoradi doesn't know 1111?
Oh. So if you know there and you are ready, let's go. Young choir.